Hammo back at the Bay this week. It seems like forever since we played here. It's been a real stop-start couple of weeks, but I guess the lads are now recharged and ready to get going on Friday night.
Yeah, I think playing only a couple of games in the last few weeks is, like you said, it's been a positive to get a couple of guys back from injury, which we've got everyone fighting fit. But also it's trying to keep that consistency in the training side of it. So we've kept that up, and we look forward to Friday night against Scottish.
One of those that have come back from injury is George Cox. He got through 80 last time out. He had a couple of months out during pre-season, but he came back and he got through it okay.
Yeah, it was good. He got chucked in there because we had a couple of illnesses, but played 80 minutes and played really well. So he's played a lot of championship rugby and been a big part of the club the last few years. So great to see him fit, and it just kind of adds to a bit of competition we want. So we're starting to get that forward pack, especially up front in the tight five, and a few of those loosies, and that's some real good competition, and which makes training a bit more intense, and there's a few more people fighting for positions, and that's what we want. We drive that intensity at training, and hopefully we can see that knock-on effect on Friday night.
Jose Andrade is available for selection as well, or Z, as people like to call him. We've not seen him yet. He's been away with the Portuguese international team training for the past couple of weeks, so looking forward to seeing him get going on Friday night.
Yeah, he's unlucky. He kind of trained with us all pre-season, played a few pre-season games, and then we struggled kind of getting his visa and getting him on the park. He's got all that sorted now, and he's been away with them and been in training camp with them when they had their games against Japan and Canada, and he got back and he's been training the last few days with us. So he's good. He brings a bit of edge and likes the physical side of it. So he's a good man to have around in camp, and if selected on Friday night, I think he'll be a big asset, especially with the run we've got coming up in the next few weeks.
London Scottish, the visitors on Friday. It's no secret that they've not had the best of starts to the season, but they were last time out very unlucky not to beat Pirates, and they've got the quality in their squad to beat anybody in this division.
Yeah, I think, mate, we played them here pre-season. We had a good physical ding-dong up front, and it was pretty close in the end, so I expect nothing, no changes in regards to Friday night. They were very unlucky and probably should have beaten Pirates at home for them a couple of weeks ago. They've got better and better, and they've only just been losing games. So they'll come out with the same mindset of us. We need to put a performance in and get a result Friday night. They'll be in the same boat, mate. They'll kickstart their campaign really, and we're the same. So we're both down the bottom. So it's a kind of big game for both of us, and for us to keep going back to, we're going to make sure we've got some things we need to fix over the last few weeks, and we've worked really hard. So
we've spoken about competition in the squad, and I guess that will be vital on Friday, because I think we all know that every player on that pitch wearing a Nottingham shirt has got to be at their best for us to stand a chance of getting a result against any team. So that's where competition comes into play, that players have got to know that, I've got to play my best, or I've got somebody on the bench that can replace me.
Yeah, and they've got to get in that 23 as well. That's the challenge we want. So we want training to be really intense and real physical. If we can drive that, then we know we can do that on the Friday, Saturdays when we play. If we don't have that at training, trying to perform like that on a Friday night is hard, mate. So we push the boundaries, and we push these guys pretty hard at training, and we've got a response the last couple of weeks. So we're very disappointed in that Cov game and the result. We got ourselves back into the game, and it just didn't go away, and we let ourselves down. So like you said, we've got to make sure we're better individually, and then we work really hard during this week, and we try getting a good performance on Friday night, and hopefully. We had a great crowd against Pirates, but I challenge everyone to get down here and get some more people in the gate and get a bigger crowd than we did against Pirates, mate. So
a block of solid 7 games now between now and the middle of December, which is good in a way, because you can plan and players can get their head down and really knuckle down and focus on the rugby. Yeah,
mate, you got your boots, because you might be playing, big pool manager. Might need you around 6 or 7. Yeah, mate, it's good, and that's what we need. Like I said, the last few weeks have been stop-start, and we've kind of 2 or 3 games in 5 or 6 weeks. Do you know what I mean? That's no good for anyone, really. So we've got a big run up to Christmas, and make sure week in, week out, we're kind of putting in some good performances. We're getting better, and we're improving, and we're learning, and kind of there's a lot of still young guys in the squad that we've got to develop, and these kind of leading up to Christmas is huge for us. And the guys will work hard, and it'll be week in, week out, and that's what this championship's about, mate. That's what I remember it about, and we've got to just make sure we're on it each week, and we're ready to go. But it's going to be tough, mate. We haven't got a big squad, but that's a challenge, and that's what we need. The medical team and Jack And Dan, the physios and these guys are going to have their work cut out in the next few weeks, but we'll be smart about how we do it, and we'll go from there. And always, you can play, mate, if need be, right, bud?
Just a word on Josh Poulet and Scott Hall. They made their Leicester Tigers debut last weekend against Sale in the Premiership Cup, which is a really big achievement for them. But again, it shows the importance of the partnership that we signed with them at the start of the season. Yeah,
it's great, mate. We talked about the younger guys coming down to us, the senior academy guys, and these guys that have been with us, which has been outstanding. And if there was an opportunity for a couple of our guys to go up there and see how they go in that environment. And Josh and Scotty have been up there a couple of weeks leading into it. We had a few games off and they got down there training, which was great. And then they got an opportunity to both start against Sale and they got a win against Sale. And they look good, mate. They don't look out of place, which is outstanding. So they're good challenges now. They come back into this environment. They bring back the learnings they got from down there and the intensity and what it's like in a professional environment. And they come down and they're good men, so they will add to what we have here, which is what we want. So there's good learnings on both sides, but like you say, it's great for the Tigers, that partnership, and it's great for us to have, whether that's coaches, whether that's players, whether that's S&C, kind of real good cross knowledge of what we're trying to do in each other's camp. So yeah, really impressed with those guys, putting a good performance, mate, and you'll see them out here and trying to add to what we've got now, mate. So
that's one thing that both players picked up on, is the intensity of A, training, and B, a match situation that, you know, that's the top stage that players want to play on, and the intensity and the knowledge that they got from the couple of weeks of training there, hopefully they can bring it back here and rub off, and it works for you as well, because obviously you're there, so again, your knowledge that you're picking up there will rub off to the players and the coaches here.
Yeah, it's good, mate. And if I go back to as a player, I wouldn't want to be, if I had the opportunity to go there and have a see how good I was, you know, I'd want to go there as well. So that's my mindset as a coach as well. Can we develop these guys and push these guys on? Great. If they go there for a few weeks and learn a little bit, that's even better, because they'll come back and add to us. And then it makes everyone a little bit more hungry, and it's a little bit closer as well, which is great. So yeah, mate, like I said to you, it's a good learning experience for them, but my challenge is what they can do back here, because it is pretty intense down there, and any premiership environment's a different level to what we've got. So if they can bring anything back to us and push it on, let's see how they go.